Have you ever looked up the night sky filled with billions of stars and wondered, are we really alone? Or is it possible, just possible, that the story of humanity has always been intertwined with visitors from other worlds, other galaxies, even other dimensions? Today, we are diving into one of the most fascinating, mysterious, and controversial themes of our time. We are not alone. And here is the thing, it's not just modern UFO sightings. The evidence stretches across centuries, cultures, and even our DNA. Who built the Nazca lines? Why are the Great Pyramids aligned to Orion's belt? What did the Dogon tribe know about Sirius long before telescopes? What if contact with extraterrestrial and interdimensional beings isn't new, but a forgotten truth? Across the world, cultures tell the same story. Visitors from the stars have always been with us, from Atlantis to Dwaraka, UFOs to hybridization programs. Evidence points to continuous interaction across ages. For centuries, stories of sky beings, flying chariots, and star visitors have been hidden in myths. But new research, underwater ruins, and modern UAP disclosures tell us one thing. Many of the myths were real. Welcome to this episode that's only a teaser for you, aiming to bridge ancient wisdom with today's revelations, exploring why humanity is now being invited to step into its next chapter as a conscious, united planet ready for the stars. Let's explore. Modern evidence about UFOs and contact. In the last century, reports of UFOs or UAPs, as governments now call them, have skyrocketed. In 2004, US Navy pilots chased the famous Tic Tac craft off the coast of California. Their instruments tracked an object that dropped from 60,000 feet to sea level in less than a second. That's beyond anything our technology can do. In 2023, US whistleblower David Grush testified before Congress claiming the government is hiding crashed craft and non human biologics. Whether you believe him or not, the conversation has shifted. And it's not just military reports. Thousands of people around the world share strikingly similar abduction accounts, missing time, implants, beings with large eyes, telepathic communication. Some even describe ongoing hybridization programs, with mothers remembering being shown their half human, half ET children. What would it mean for us if even one of these accounts is true? Would we still see ourselves as the only intelligent life or as part of a vast galactic family? Ancient civilizations, sky beings, and alignments. Let's roll back thousands of years. The Nazca lines in Peru, giant geoglyphs of animals and symbols only visible from the sky. Why would ancient people carve massive runways in the desert unless they were meant for those watching from above? The Dogon tribe of Mali, without telescopes, they described the invisible star Sirius B, its orbit and density with astonishing accuracy. They say they learned it from the Nomo, amphibious beings from the stars. The great pyramids of Giza, aligned to Orion's belt, built with such mathematical precision we struggle to even replicate today. Who guided that knowledge? In India's Vedas, we read about Vimanas, flying chariots described in detail, powered by Mercury engines capable of interplanetary travel. In Bolivia, Tiwanaku and Pumapunku house stone blocks weighing hundreds of tons, cut with machine like precision and interlocking like Lego pieces. Mainstream archaeology struggles to explain how they were moved and carved 14,000 years ago. And Aboriginal Australians still keep their Dreamtime stories alive, accounts of sky beings who came down, taught laws, and promised to return. Here is the key. These aren't just random myths, they are evidence of continuous contact. Ancient people described what they saw in the vocabulary they had then. They might have called them gods, chariots, serpents from the sky. Today, we might call them extraterrestrials or interdimensional beings. So, contact has never been broken. It's been there all along, woven into our myths, religions, and oral tradition. If so, many cultures across time, continents, and languages share stories of visitors from the stars. Is it just mythology, or are these ancestral memories of real encounters? Let's now look at lost civilization and submerged cities. Let's look beneath our waters. Off the coast of Japan lies the Yonaguni Monument, massive stone terraces, stairways, and pyramids under the ocean. Debate continues, but its geometry looks anything but natural. In the Gulf of Cambay, India, sonar scans revealed an ancient city, structures, artifacts, even human remains carbon dated to 9,000 years ago. That's thousands of years older than Indus Valley civilization. Could this be Krishna's fabled Dwaraka? Plato's Atlantis and Lemuria or Mu are often dismissed as myths, but more and more submerged ruins worldwide hint at forgotten high civilizations wiped out by cataclysms. Even Göbekli Tepe in Turkey, a 12,000-year-old temple site, shocked archaeologists. Advanced astronomy, stone engineering, and symbolic carvings built long before humans were supposed to have such knowledge. So, could it be that human history isn't a straight line, but a cycle of civilizations rising with help from beyond and falling again? Science, DNA, and other dimensions. Modern science adds new layers to this mystery. Quantum physics shows us multiple dimensions may exist simultaneously. Could UFOs be slipping in and out of our reality from parallel universes? Human DNA has peculiar anomalies. Around 200,000 years ago, we made a sudden leap in brain size and intelligence. Some geneticists question if this was natural evolution or an intervention. If you are interested to know more, I would suggest that you explore more about our chromosome number 2 and what happened to it, and about how beings called Anunnaki modified us genetically 200,000 years ago. Physicists estimate that 95% of the universe is invisible, dark matter and dark energy. If advanced civilizations operate in spectra beyond our vision, maybe they've been here all along, unseen by us. Are we limited not by the absence of evidence, but by the narrow bandwidth of human perception? Here is something profound. Many contactees and spiritual teachers agree that open contact isn't just about technology, it's about vibration. Ancient shamans, mystics, and cultures held the frequency to connect with beings from the stars. Today, humanity stands at the threshold of expanding that contact to the collective. Let's see why raising our consciousness is the key to joining an interstellar alliance, and how everyday choices that you and I make of kindness, awareness, and unity prepare us for that reality. Advanced civilizations often operate at higher frequencies of consciousness. To interact with them safely and meaningfully, humanity must raise its vibration. That means moving beyond fear, greed, and division, and stepping into love, unity, and spiritual maturity. Think about it. If a species thrives on harmony and collective awareness, why would they openly connect with a civilization still obsessed with war and conflict? Contact requires resonance. It's like tuning into the right radio frequency. And here is the deeper truth. Contact has always been there, but only with certain cultures and societies who were ready vibrationally to engage with them. Aboriginal peoples, shamans, mystics, they maintained this connection because they could hold the frequency. For the wider mainstream societies, though, the vocabulary, awareness, and openness weren't there. So it's not about starting contact for the first time. It's about expanding contact to the mass population. As more of humanity raises its consciousness, the doors of contact swing open, not for a chosen few, but for the collective. Spiritual growth through meditation, compassion, service, and awareness literally shifts our vibrational state. And as humanity awakens spiritually, we prepare ourselves for interstellar alliances, networks of civilizations working together across galaxies. Many believe Earth is being invited into this alliance, but the invitation requires us to evolve, to build societies where technology serves consciousness and not the other way around, to embrace the truth that we are not just Earthlings, but cosmic citizens. What would raising your vibration look like in daily life? Could choosing kindness, truth, and love actually be a step toward galactic contact? Toward open contact. Here is the exciting part. Many researchers, contactees, and even government insiders say we are moving toward open contact. Step by step, disclosure is happening. Public sentiment is shifting. Imagine what would change. Religion may expand from earth centered stories to universal spirituality. Science may leap forward with technologies like anti gravity and free energy. Politics may evolve as humanity sees itself not as divided nations, but as one planet with galactic community. And maybe, just maybe, in the next decade, the question, are we alone, will no longer be a question at all. So, if tomorrow undeniable contact were made, how would you change your life? Would your priorities shift? Your values? Your sense of who you are? So, are we alone? The skies, the ruins, the myths, the signs, they all whisper the same truth. We are not. Our ancestors knew it. Our governments hint at it. Our hearts feel it. The question is not if contact happens, but when and whether we can meet it with the right vibration. And here is the key takeaway. Contact has never been broken. It's always been there, shared with cultures and societies able to hold the frequency. Now, humanity as a whole is being invited to join, to move from myth into reality, from separation into alliance. Perhaps the real preparation isn't just scanning the skies, it's looking within, raising our consciousness, building societies based on love, and stepping into our role as galactic citizens. Because maybe, just maybe, the next chapter of humanity is not Earth alone, but Earth as part of an interstellar alliance.